Okay, ladies, so in this video, we're going to jump right in to braiding this hair down. So I'm going to start out here just taking out my bun that I was wearing throughout the day. I'm working my hands through my hair, just making sure there's no bumps or anything to be managed. My big red comb, and it's still relatively detangled because you guys know I have 4C hair, so it can get way worse than this. It's detangled, so I'm going through it dry right now to form 2 sections. As I begin to work myself to the back of my head, I am just pushing both sections to the sides. I then decide to grab my water bottle and proceed to wet the hair and then tie off the section I'm not working with in that moment. As I go into the section I choose to work with, I am spraying it with water and then going on to detangle. Remember, when you detangle, make sure you are starting at the tips of your hair and then working your way to the roots if you're using a comb or a brush. I forgot I had this brush because I just got it. It was actually one of those items where I thought it was a fad, so I didn't purchase one. But I did decide to go on and get one because of the good reviews my mother gave me. Here I am adding pink lotion and making sure I work that in. As you can tell, I'm low on that bottle, but no worries because I have another bottle. I'm working that in slowly, starting in the nape of my neck and working my way forward, just because that hair tends to be a little more tangled even if I have previously detangled. So here you can see me continuing to work that and just making sure all of my 4C hair is moisturized. Here we are speeding up the process a bit. Don't we all wish it would go this quickly when we decided to detangle? We're speeding it up a bit, just showing you what we're doing, sectioning off small sections and brushing it. It is really easy with that brush. It's my first time using a brush like that, and or maybe my second time using that same brush. I can't remember. But we're going to transition into braiding now. And as we braid, you're going to remember to just make sure that you do your best. Things are not always as they seem in the beginning, and so just power through. And remember, this braid isn't going to be shown as a superb braid. It's going to be covered up. I do feel bad for people that are experiencing, really tough times. And I'm not just talking about financial. There could be a lot of emotional things going on. I would hate to be someone that lived with an abuser right now. And that can be both verbally and physically. So we just have to be mindful of when we're talking about how good things are for us, we don't forget about the people that are really struggling during this time. And like I said, it's not always financial. Honey, this is probably the easiest style I've ever done for myself. And I say probably because it's my first time doing it. My sister normally does this for me, but I honestly forgot I had this ponytail, and I was doing some rearranging today and I found it. So hey, I'm gonna try it myself. So here's one braid. And you're just gonna, here we are getting ready to work through that second group of hair. We are moisturizing it with that pink lotion and then diving into the braiding process. Now that process is going to be the same. We're going to begin to detangle. Make sure you're always detangling from the root to, from the tip to the root, and then you are going through in small sections doing so. When you're done with that, you'll be ready to start braiding. As you can see here, I am beginning the process of braiding on the left side of my hair. What you'll see is me just trying to make sure that those side pieces are matching on both sides of my big old noggin. I'm working my way back to the back, and then I'll just carry out into a finished braid. Once we've done that, it's time to get started on wrapping that pony. So now we have these two little frizzy pieces. My hair is flat, and then we have... Alright, so this is what the back looks like. Nothing fancy at all. I've stressed the entire time that we do not need to worry about making perfect parts or anything like that, because everything's going to be covered. Those two braids. So for now, I am grabbing my gel, and this is my Eco Styler gel. I buy the large container because I use it for nearly everything with Chloe and both of us. And I'm just going to 2-strand twist these sides. I don't want my one strand larger than the other though, because I don't want my hair to break. So I am just twisting the side. See how it's already coiling up? And then I'm going in with my toothbrush and my gel. And just smoothing my edges. I do not do elaborate edges because I'm going to work. No, but really I think if I'm going out with my friends, I'll do it. But other than that, during the week, I just do normal edges. Or if I'm out with my mom, I just have normal edges. This spot right here is from me falling when I was a kid. I fell off the porch actually. Been clumsy my whole life. Now I'm grabbing my pony, and this is a pony that was made for me a few years back. It's really long, kind of frizzy, but I like it because I'm natural, and the wear just helps with everything. So now if your ponytail becomes too frizzy, all you have to do is go down it with a pair of scissors, and it will definitely get its shape back. You can also unbraid it and allow it to, you know, be redefined. I'm not doing that. I'm simply adding it on. I like the frizziness with my hair. So what I'm going to do is take my two ponies in the back, and this does have a rubber band, and you can see that this is just the synthetic hair. This is not my hair, but it's just tangled in there where the ponytail's been worn before. So I'm going to take my two pieces and tie a ponytail on it, and then tuck it so it is tucked. And then what I'm going to do is wrap this around my head. Gotta pick a side though, don't I? Okay. Hold on. So like I said, also you do want to make sure your edges are laid first. So let's do that first. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna get the braid, and what I did here was combine the second pack of hair that was braided onto. I combined it with the bobby pin. So I'm going to lay this hair over my head, tucking as needed. I'm going to cover my braids, and then I'm going to wrap it again. So you're gonna have this little rat tail, and you can either bring it over or under. I'm going to go over in this area, and I'm gonna pull it a little snugger too, since I have more to work with. Here we go. And then I'm gonna pin it here. You see that? And what I typically do is have my little gold pieces in it, the little jewelry for your braids, but it's not. And I'm going to leave mine like this. That way I can tie it all down tonight, and I can have my edges sleek. So this is it. You want to make sure your braids are secure. Okay, so this is the finished look, and I did not use the second half of that ponytail. Remember, it was extremely long. That's because it had two ponytails attached. So what I'm going to do in the back is just make sure I have a little coverage over my little knot that I have back there. And I'm just gonna use this bobby pin to pin the hair down. So that it's not just sticking out. Okay, so this is the finished look. A super easy protective style. I did have these pieces, but as I always say, I have 4C hair, so I am not a fan of that just sticking out like that. So I just decided to tuck it. Make sure you guys comment and let me know what type of videos you like, what kind you want to see. That way I can make sure I do more protective styles or styles that are really easy and quick to. Please, please, please be a gem and subscribe and comment below. I definitely want you to comment. I want you to share. I want you to do those things so that I know where I can improve on the material. Thank you so much for watching.